You know, we haven't had a good rambler in a while. It's time to change that. So, as I sit here, chair this time, this is the last day I will be in this dorm room. People are moving out all around me. It is Thursday, May the 4th. Happy Star Wars Day. It's over in around 2 hours. My dad's gonna get here. Then I have a physics exam, which I should be studying for right now. And after that, we pack up and we go home. I'll probably be home around 10. And freshman year will be over. I'll be a sophomore in college. So, what did we learn? Not a lot. Okay, so this video is supposed to be me running down what I learned in college. Yeah. So, don't judge people too early. Especially if you're remember, especially if you're going to a nicer college, you do have to be able to get into this place. So, I met, some guys down the hall who, they seemed like jocks and party guys, and, they were the cool kids, and I kind of thought, alright, I'm not really going to hang with these guys, but they ended up being really, really sweet, and actually, into my videos, and Paul, in fact, suggested that I use Audacity, to me, and, we ended up hanging out a lot. So, yeah, just get to know everyone in your dorm, get to hang out. Some people you won't like, but there's a lot of really nice, friendly people around. Classes. Classes are hard. When I was in high school, I was kind of blessed to be able to have a lot of very competent teachers, and the ones that weren't competent were in subjects that I could just learn on my own. That's not a guarantee in college. You might have teachers who are terrible, and in that case, you just have to put in the extra work. Like when I just had to sit at that desk and just crank it out. Crack open that calc book and just study for hours on end, which is a skill that I didn't really have much of. Because I was always really good at height. I mean, I studied, but I was used to studying in 30-minute segments, not 4-hour massive blasts. So, yeah, we've come a long way. I started this channel on the day of my birthday, January 8th, with the, I don't know if anyone's been around since the first Berserk video. The rest of those are coming, by the way. This video should come out on May the 5th. I'll be home. I said that cool content starts on May the 5th. I guess I meant this. I didn't really know what I was going to put out when I said that back then. And we're going to crank out the rest of a bunch more Berserks and a bunch more PCP 101s, and then we're going to start to get into some better content. And by better, I mean better than the Logan video, which I'm extremely proud of. This YouTube channel has been the hardest thing I've ever done in my entire life. And I say that being only having dribbles of success. I've had to, figuring out... I'm terrible at technology, figuring out how computers work and how, where to get programs and how to buy stuff and, what equipment do you need, and then setting up the tripod, setting up lights, getting this microphone right here, and, setting that up, getting Audacity, learning to record through Audacity. Over the summer I'm going to be learning GIMP so I can edit in some of my own, pictures and such, and then we're finally going to do that Pokemon thing I've always been talking about, but trust me, it's going to be cool. I've got to interact with my audience, and it was honestly really scary, but kind of cool so far. Met some cool dudes, had some cool conversations. A few people from my past have started to crawl into the comment section. Behave yourselves. Um, so, like, this year, all right, let's get real for a sec. This year was much more mentally stable for me than my senior year. My senior year was not fun. I had a lot of crises, shall we say, for a lot of reasons out of my control, a lot of reasons in my control. Things just kind of got bad. And this year, I never really had a panic attack, which is good. I had a few of those senior year, but there were some times when the stress started to get to me from calculus and chemistry. Let me say, get a top ahead of your classes. Read your syllabus, do your homework. Like, when you get back from class, review the stuff in the textbook that your teacher didn't go over. Like, you can't trust your teacher to have gone over everything. I know that was a shock to me, honestly, that I had to, like, not just review my notes, but, like, learn stuff outside of class. New stuff, not just review. Which you're going to have to do. I started writing a lot more. I've kind of fallen off recently. It was really great during, like, January, February, when I remember cranking out like 4,000 words in like one weekend. It was so good. I want to, this summer, institute a 500 words a day quota that I need to make. I started running in trying to get fit. I want to get fit for a lot of reasons, one of them being you guys, but I ran January and February. I ran 31 days with 30 minutes each day, and it was awesome. It was amazing, and I never stopped because I always figured that if I stopped, I would fall out of a routine and wouldn't be able to get back in. And I was right, and I've ran since then, but not nearly enough. So I've been running a bunch of the summer at night because I live in Georgia, and I have a bench press. We're gonna be doing that. We're gonna be lifting, bruh. And I have a huge. If you follow me on Twitter, you saw I have a huge list of anime and video games and such to consume. I'm gonna be getting a job at theater, hopefully. And this freshman year, it really was the setup for me. It was getting comfortable and everything. Because next year's going to get harder. I'm going to have organic chemistry and a bunch of crazy stuff. But it's not going to be that hard. Everything's manageable. People are just like, well, it'll get harder. And then I'm just like, well, I'll get better. Like, it doesn't matter how hard things are. Just do them. Just focus. And I guess, this is all... Hammer's only been recording for like 8 minutes, but I don't really have much to say about freshman year. It was this crazy new experience, and I do have some advice. So, making friends. How did I make friends? Really 2 ways. 3 ways. Talking to people in class, talking to people in the dorm, and the way I met my the friends I hang out with now, like on a daily basis, is that I just jumped into nerdy conversations in the dining hall, honestly. Very rudely, I should say. I can be a bit pig-headed, but met some really great people that way. Also, a weird thing about going to college is, being from Georgia, I grew up around a lot of stupid conservatives. Went to college, I didn't know that, like, stupid liberals was a thing, but it is. And let me just say, those statements, nothing to do with my own political beliefs, which we'll get to that, but later. It'd be boring for y'all at this point. Need to build a little more of a cult of personality before I start talking about my radical thoughts on, stuff and the like, and my mostly non-radical thoughts, I assure you. My eyes are showing up a lot better in this video. It's great. Just the daylight. Oh, you can see my beautiful, beautiful blue eyes. I'm jealous of you. Oh yeah, look at them. Look at them. Enjoy them! So, freshman year, it was crazy, it was intimidating, and I was far from home. The interesting thing about leaving high school, especially for our generation, is that you get to choose who you bring with you. You get to choose the friends. There are people who I have not talked to since, and there are people who I've talked to every week. and that is totally up to you. And don't leave anyone you don't want to leave. I guess this is now high school. Recommend. Oh, maybe some kids from my high school are gonna watch this. They still have like 3 weeks of school. Oh gosh, Greenbrier, if you're watching this, why? Here's the truth about freshman year. I had no idea what I was doing for most of it. And I just did it. And I don't really know what to make of it. You know, I tried a lot of things. I tried to get fit. I tried to get a girlfriend. I tried to start a YouTube channel. And in all of those things, I made some little progress. More in some areas than others. And I tried to get friends. Oh, also. But like, you know, we have these huge goals at the end of the year, and I think that's incorrect. You know, just every year, just do better. Like I always say that each year, like when I'm 19, I want to be able to completely destroy myself from 18. Like if we fought mentally or physically, which I think I'm on the road to being able to do, especially if I start pumping, which I need because there's nothing there. So yeah. Just do your best. There's nothing else you really can do, you know? So honestly, that's really, really terrible advice. I don't know if I've found myself yet. That's supposed to be what you do in college. I kind of had, at least, I analyze everything, if you can't tell from my channel, and I analyze myself more than anything else, and I'm getting there. I grew out my hair in college. This is, I'm about 24 hours from now, I will have it cut. That will be wonderful. Like, trust, running my hair through this is orgasmic. Like, don't get me wrong. This is, just be so jealous you can't touch this. I started to condition. I found some conditioner in, like, the showers abandoned, about a week ago, and I've been using that, and it has been, like, at first it wasn't, like, that good, but, like, for the last few days, it's just been, I just want to do this all the time, because it feels so good. Don't know whether that's a nervous tick or not. Maybe it is, maybe it's not. Watch my videos. I do it in almost all of them. You figure it out. So anyway, that about wraps up what I have to say about freshman year. But, you know, how about, I've got a little, let's do something.
Wait, what happened? What's happening? Oh gosh. Kicking the chair away from the door. This is my setup, by the way, people. Yeah, boom. This is all gonna be gone in a little bit. So, how about we go on a little adventure? Because I got a dorm to say goodbye to. And, let's say goodbye to Boggs. First, let's say goodbye to Eli. Bye, Eli! Bye, Wyatt. Let's say goodbye to the hallways. We're running, we're moving. Yes, I love this place. It's been so great. That's where Nick lives, and Krush, and Paul, and there's Prashant and Shreyas. They're probably already gone. People are leaving, and they're not saying goodbye, and it really, makes me sad. Always say goodbye, guys. Always say goodbye. It's so chaotic and messy and fussy and busy, and I am not making any sense. The audio is probably bad. By the way, obviously we've shifted to the camera microphone, so this is going to get really bad. Okay, there's the bathroom and laundry and goodbye kitchen. And I wrote so many scripts in here. Made a lot of ramen too. the places and the people and they pop the door open and wait, what are we doing? We're going outside. We're adventuring. We're adventuring outside. Wait, what are we doing? What are we doing? Where are we going? What's happening? What's happening? It's raining. Can you see the people with the umbrella? It's raining. There's strange things going on. We're going on a trip. We're going on a trip in our favorite rocket ship zooming through the sky. We're hitting the button. Yeah, we're hitting the button, you know. I'm going to be leaving. I got my third exam my last exam in around 2 hours from now. Oh, we're flying. We're flying with the wings of an eagle. Woo! Yeah! And you feel the main rain, audience. And you feel the main rain. I can. We're up the stairs. There's a place I want to show you. Place I want to take you. Place I want to make you. We're going down the street. We're going on Sanford Drive. We're slowing down so I continue to talk fast while I have my faculties intact. Can't keep the camera straight. Yeah, that's better. There's a place I want to show you. Not this place. But this is a cool place. Watch your step. Buses! My buses! Woo! There's a river down there. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah. It's down there. This entire place is built on a series of hills and rivers. There's basically a giant underground tunnel system. It's really cool. I've explored it a few times. Gonna do a lot more of that. That's Sanford Stadium. That's one of the largest football stadiums in the world. Proper American football. The way God intended it. There's water on the camera. There's water on the camera. Why is it raining? That means I don't need sunglasses outside. We're moving. There's Tate. There's Magnolias. We're still going. This is a terrible idea. Because it's raining while I'm filming. People are looking at me. I'm weird. Things are weird. It's the last day of freshman year. And I'm running in the rain. Holding a camera. We're going uphill. This is probably going to give some of y'all motion sickness. Woo! I'm going to break a $200 camera doing this. Alright. Say goodbye to the Miller Learning Center. People are looking at me funny, which they should be. We're the University of Georgia, if that wasn't made clear. Alright, so the camera cut accidentally when we're climbing the stairs. 2 at a time. These giant slabs of granite. Now we're moving on up. Moving on up. Oh God. That's Park Hall. That's lit. Like it's a lit building, but it's also for the literature department. That's what I meant when I said it's lit. Okay, we're almost there. I gotta do something before we end the year. We gotta, oh gosh, there's people up there. We gotta move. We gotta go. Faster and faster. Oh, I can feel the lactic acid in my thigh muscles. Water on the camera. Look at all the kitties storing this place. I come up here every few days. This is the North Campus, as you can tell. It's really freaking cool. It's like 200 years old, and when anything's around for like 250 years, I tend to make it really cool because they have the time to. Sweet, sweet brick, southern, Gothic era architecture. Oh, it makes me feel safe. April showers bring May flowers, but we're already in May. So, what do May showers bring? They bring pilgrims. Oh, this is the worst mistake I've ever made in my entire life. Just kidding. I've made a lot of mistakes, kids. I'm sure I'll tell you about it someday. That's the fountain. People like to get drunk and jump in it. Well, people are in it right now. Isn't that wonderful? Alright, before we go to the place, there's a person I want you to meet. This is Hardy Field. This is where the first intercollegiate football game in Georgia took place. Like, in the state of Georgia. First intercollegiate football game. Hey, no spoilers! This is the old college. This right here is a special friend. This is Bernard. Say hi, Bernard. Bernard Ramsey. And I sit on this bench a lot. And I talk to him. I come over him. I pray on this bench. This bench overcame Athens, the city. It's right over there. Shaky cam. And we're going around. We're moving and we're cruising. Still moving. Still cruising. Never lose the way. Never give up the fight. I've gone too far now. This chapel building, it's really cool, but there's something even more cool behind it. What we're gonna do is I've been in this institution for a year. I've completed a semester, or better, 2 semesters. And now, we're gonna ring the chapel bell. This is one of the most important things you can do at this university. This is a task that should not be done lightly. But, at special occasions, so we're gonna give it a few tugs. Get it going. And then, woo! That's the end of the year! The channel wyattwordweaver going into advanced production from now. Over the summer of 2017. Join me for it. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna die now.